just waiting for the YouTube to go live. And we are live on YouTube. Okay, so we can start. Thanks everyone for waiting. Some problems we had here, but we can start now. So the first question is, what do you watch the most? TV shows, movies, soap opera, or another thing? And why do you prefer to watch it, this specific thing? And Vinicius, can you start answering, please?
Yeah. YouTube. It's my preference now because I can to choose what video, what content that I will watch. So YouTube of sure. I don't watch programs TV and soap opera, for example. I think that no, it's was a lot of time that I don't watch this more. So on movies and YouTube. YouTube is the most of the time that I watch.
Okay, I've been listening a lot about YouTube here on Talk and Talk, like people liking YouTube and watching different things on YouTube. This is something that I've learned here too. And what about you, Hannah? What do you prefer?
It's a mix. I prefer TV series, TV shows, movies, internet, YouTube, or social medias. I like to, but the most, I think, TV series with my girlfriend. We always been watching series, and we are watching The Office, a TV series. So I think series is a lot that the most that I like.
And why do you think you like the most the TV shows? Why do you watch the most? Why did you choose TV shows?
Why? I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, of course. Why do you watch TV shows the most? I mean, why do you prefer TV shows than movies, for example?
I think it's more dynamic than movies. Movies, I don't know. I think when you have a story, a history that I like, I think I can stay there, and watch more, and spend more time watching TV series. I think is it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So I'm going to answer to. I love The Office. I watch it. I think I finished last year. It's very funny. And I like TV shows for the same reason. It's the one that I watch the most because I prefer to watch like 4 episodes than watching one movie. I think the time flies differently than in a movie. It's curious because sometimes it's the same time, like maybe 4 episodes, it's 2 hours, and it's the same time of a movie, but I prefer to watch as episodes. I am like you. And what about you, John? Oh, you can say something. Sorry.
Now we are watching for the second time, and all in English, English and caption in English. So just for training and for enjoy the moment.
Yeah, it's an amazing way to practice English. I did this with friends and it really helped me. Yeah. Great. And what about you, John?
Yeah, I'm also in a mix of both movies and TV shows. I've always watching more TV shows than movies because the same thing that everyone said here. We have a lot of splits. The story is splitted, and we can watch a lot of episodes in a day, or maybe today I just want to watch one episode, then I just watch one today, and tomorrow I will watch something like 5, or for me it's good. And yeah, soap opera I don't like. My wife my wife does, but I really don't like. And yeah, just this.
Okay, yeah, nobody answered soap opera. Nobody is watching Pantanal. I'm not either, but there are some people that likes, right? Like Pantanal is like a lot of people is talking about, right? But that's okay. And the second question is, maybe it's different, it's difficult for some people, but what is your favorite movie and why? So let me start with Renan this time. Vinicius
My
is having a
favorite
hard time already.
my favorite movie is Matrix. 1, 2, 3, Matrix, but I didn't like the last one, that Matrix 4 I didn't like, but the trilogy that is a little old, 1999. I do like the history, the comparisons and analogies of Christianism, Buddhism. I don't know. To me, it's very nice in this movie. And all the
This last
characters
one
too.
was in the movie, in the theater, right? It's recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we having the streaming too, but it's a little bit of time ago that was released in the movies. So I do like Matrix.
I tried to watch it again on Netflix, I think, but I confess that I think it's a hard movie to follow.
It's totally,
And now I was what's happening.
it's a little
But
tough
yeah.
to understand the Matrix.
Yeah. Okay. So Vinicius, do you have an answer? What is your favorite movie and why is it your favorite?
It's a hard question, but I chose Interstellar because I really love the astronomy and those things. When I can to stay a time in nature and the night, for example, I see the universe. I see the stars. I really like to see this enough in my dad's farm. So it's very good. I ready to take pictures about this. So Interstellar is so hard to understand to like to Matrix. It's I read to I had to watch it 3 4 times to understand a little bit about this. So this is my choice today.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I know it's a famous movie. I'm not sure if I'm going to say something silly, but is that one the movie that Sandra Bullock is a part of, or am I confusing with another one? I think there is a movie that Sandra Bullock is in space, but maybe it's another one.
I really don't know about the actors of films. I don't remember anyone.
Oh, I just searched it here on Google. I think the movie of Sandra Bullock is Gravity. So I am confused. Yeah. But I'm going to watch it, this one. And what about you, John? What's your favorite movie and why?
Sandra Bullock is so sad. So the most favorite for me it's Lord of the Rings. The whole trilogy, it's the best to me. But if I want to choose one of the three, I will get the last one, the Return of the King, because I don't know, it's really strong. Everything there just get me, It's
You don't
really,
even
really,
have
really,
words. Yeah.
too
Okay.
too much feels there, so it's really really good.
Are you waiting for the series that it's going to be on Amazon? I don't remember the name.
Yeah. Also, they announced the series. I just started I just started paying my Amazon Prime just as I like the announced. I would just start to pay by now, even I don't watching anything. Just
Getting
start to pay
ready. I
because
think it releases this month. I think it's in September.
yeah. I think it's 21. This in September.
Yeah.
Don't have the date, but no, I'm really excited.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, my favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz. I don't know if you have heard. It's an old movie. I think it's from 1939, and it's a musical. And I mean, it has a message about family and about friendship. And I think it's a very nice movie. And my aunt that showed me this movie, and I've watched it like maybe 30 times. I don't even have the number. Yes. And so this is something, I mean, I really like it, this movie. Okay. And what about TV show? What is your favorite and why? It's a hard question too. And let me start with Vinicius this time. I don't know if you have the answer, but
I am an indecisive person, but I have the answer. Maybe I don't have the answer. I don't know. But I am
you can say more than one if you want. It's okay.
yeah, yeah. Maybe Vikings and 100, because 100 is about the fiction and the universe and these things like similar to Interstellar, and it's so good for me. And Vikings, because the history is so excited, and these are good TV series about action. I think it's Vikings and 100. It's my
Yeah.
choice.
Okay, thanks. And what about you, John? I'm not sure, but in your shirt, is it like Game of Thrones? Or am I saying something silly again?
Yes, the wolf of the Stark house. So yeah, this is my answer. Game of Thrones,
Spoiler.
yeah, it's my favorite series of all time. It's really good. Even the final has not been as everyone just wanted, but it's really good to me. I really enjoy fantasy content. Even the movies or series of everything that is the world of fantasy. I really like. So Game of Thrones is my choice.
And are you watching? I'm not sure if the name in English is this, like the House of Dragon.
Yeah.
But it's on HBO Max.
Yeah. I'm watching, and I'm also enjoying. I don't know if everyone watched the second episode. This, but dragons are amazing.
Yeah. I like Game of Thrones too, but can you believe that I didn't watch the last season? I don't know why.
Oh.
And then it's been a while, and then I forgot to watch it. But I want to watch the House of the Dragon, and I've heard that it's already confirmed. I'm not sure that it will have a second season. I mean, it's something that probably makes money, right? And then they are going to keep selling this. Yeah.
I think that it will be a fight with the House of Dragon and the power, the Rings of Power from the Mason.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe this will happen.
It makes sense. But in in this new series, is there someone of the old cast of the Game of Thrones cast, or no?
No, because there's no way. It's 172
Okay.
years ago, so.
Okay. It couldn't be possible. Okay. And what about you, Hannah? You said about The Office, but I don't know if it's your favorite one. So what's your favorite and why?
TV show, I like to watch documentaries. Another day I was watching about cryptocurrencies, documentary of cryptocurrencies and how it works and why many people is using cryptocurrencies. So I think on TV, I don't know if it can be considered a TV show, but I do like documentaries.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. My favorite one, I could say Friends, but I know it's a cliche, so I'm going to answer This Is Us. It's my second favorite one. I finished this year, and it's a series about family and about love. It's a drama, actually. So my favorite series is a comedy, but my second one is a drama. So this is curious, but yeah, I think it's a very beautiful movie, a very beautiful TV show. Yeah. And let me see the next question. Do you pay attention to the movies and series soundtrack? And do you think it's something important to the movie? What do you think about it, Renan?
Not only movies and series, but games soundtrack. I love it. And in my cell phone, I have the soundtrack of the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a classic. And I like so much of soundtrack of movies, series or games. I listen I listen so much to soundtrack.
You mean like you listen after the movie, right? Like
Yeah.
not during, but sometimes later, or I mean during your daily. Okay. Yeah. That's nice. I am that kind of person too, including Disney songs. Disney has some great soundtracks. I mean, like The Lion King, Tarzan, The Little Mermaid. I love these songs, and sometimes I listen to. So I agree with you. And what about you, Vinicius? Do you pay attention to the soundtrack? Do you think it's important?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I remember two TV series that I was very, I don't know how to say marcado, but it's I forget, The Witcher. Yeah, I have a central music, mainly music that I included. I recorded on the guitar. That was give a course to you to your Witcher. I think that's it, the name of music, and the playlist of Stranger Things. I don't watch the new release, new season, but I listen very much the playlist because it's a very good playlist. So I I have a little spoilers about this because the playlist is very good. So it's very important for me too.
Yeah. I didn't think about games like Hannah said, but it makes sense. Like Mario, for example, it's a classic, the song, right? Yeah. And what about you, John?
Yeah, for those movies that I like or TV shows that I like, I really pay a little bit of attention at least. Like Mad Max: Road of Fury. I just watched the movie to listen the music, to listen the soundtrack, because even the movie is really great, but the soundtrack is really amazing. When start the that crazy guy, that crazy fired guitar, oh my god, it's really
It's
really,
better than the
really,
movie.
yeah. So yeah, it's really important to have a good soundtrack to the
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, and it's, I think it's what Vinicius said. Like I don't know the word in English too, but I mean, we remember some movies because of the soundtrack. Like
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean is one of them. I am fan of Harry Potter, and it has, I mean, that song at the beginning, it's like amazing, and it's something that if I hear in any context, I'm going to remember that it's from Harry Potter. So this is something nice. But for me, I pay more attention to these on movies than on series. So it's curious that Vinicius said about the Stranger Things, and I didn't pay attention on the soundtrack, but I think it's important too. And talking about soundtrack, and this is something related to my ballet classes, the fifth question is, do you like musicals? And some examples are like The Sound of Music, Moulin Rouge, Dirty Dancing, Flashdance, or Grease. And I mean, if you like it, and why do you like it, or why don't you like it? And let me start again with Hina.
I don't like musicals, but I live with someone that loves musicals, and she make me watch this kind of music or kind of movie. And the last one that I watched was The King of Show with
Okay.
Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman. and I watch it. It's okay, but come on, let's
You're
finish
dancing
up.
a lot. Stop it.
Yeah, and singing a lot to me, so I don't like much music.
Yeah. But there is a song very famous in this movie. I think it's This Is
Yeah,
Me, the name. I've heard
yeah,
after
yeah.
after watching the movie. Yeah. Okay. And what about you, John? Do you like musicals?
I don't like, I don't dislike. It's just I don't. It's not something that I just will look for. Oh, today let's watch a musical. It's not something that I do, but I do like because I really enjoy the Disney movies, and you know every animation of Disney it's like a musical. So if it's anything, if there any movie, any musical move I can watch, I will enjoy, I will like, but it's not something that I will look for, search for.
Okay, okay. And you, Vinicius, what about you?
I agree with John. I don't like, but I don't dislike. It's normal to me, and I have. I remember when, but my sisters love this. So I remember when we was watching Riverdale. I don't know if you know this TV series, but have an episodes that have a musical that I don't like so much because I was very excited with the context of the series. So the musical in the middle of the episodes broken the climax. So I have this traumatic feeling about the musical, but for me it's normal. But I don't search about this to like John said. It's not a thing that I will search.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I think it's not common people liking musicals. I mean, yeah, I know few people that likes, but I am a big fan because I like watching people dancing and singing, and I admire, oh, look how well they dance and they sing. But I understand what you said, Hannah. It's usually what people say, like you are dancing a lot, like you are walking on the street, and then all of a sudden you are happy and you are dancing and and jumping. I totally understand this feeling. It's like Vinicius said on Riverdale. I can imagine like all of a sudden people are singing and dancing. And we had this on The Boys. I don't know if you know the TV series, but one of the episodes was there was a scene of a musical when it was what is happening. So I understand you what you're saying. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, so we can go to the second part. And is there a movie or TV show that you have watched it more than one time? And what was it? For me, I told about the Wizard of Oz, my favorite movie, and it's one that I've watched like easily more than 20 times. So this is an example. And Friends too. Not all the episodes, but a lot of them I know I have watched it more than once. Hannah, we know Hannah is watching The Office for the second time, but
Yeah.
what about you? What about you, John? Is there a movie or TV series that you have watched more than one time, or if you or that you like to keep watching?
Uh, I watched Lord of the Rings 10 times. I think more than 10 times. I think that the Batman, The Dark Knight, I watched it something like 5 times. The Mad Max 5 times. There are a lot. There is a lot of them
So it's
I
not a
watch it.
problem for you. That's nice because there are
No, no,
people
no, no, no.
that don't like to watch it again.
No, no, I do really enjoy when it's the actors, you know, the cast is really good acting, or even the music or something like this. So I really enjoy to repeat. I don't like to rewatch something that is not no impactful to me. So if just let's just watch this again because it's here on the Netflix in the first page. No, no, I don't like. I just want to rewatch something that is really good.
Okay. And I just saw your message here about spinning out on Netflix. I'm going to search for it. Yeah. Thanks for your tip.
It's really, really, really fucking amazing, but they just don't keep producing the series.
Okay.
But watch, really search for it. It's really, really, really amazing.
Okay, I'm already very curious about it.
It's not a musical, but it's about skating, ice skating, you know.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's really, really, really good.
Thanks. I'm going to search for it. And what about you, Vinicius?
I'm thinking about this, and I signed the Disney Plus, so I watched all movies about Disney, Monsters, University Monsters, Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3, and Inside Out, and all movies in English to learn more and training. And a TV series is Stranger Things. I started to watch this in English for training too, and for remember the beginning of the series too. I was forget the series and the beginning, so I don't watch the new season because this I forget the beginning of the series. So I was watching again. So I think that's it. These movies and this TV series.
Okay, of course. I totally understand you because when I discovered that we were going to have Disney Plus in Brazil, I was very happy because I could watch a lot of movies again, even princess movies, because I mean, I didn't remember the last time that I watched Cinderella, you know, and I watched it again. And even, I mean, Peter Pan, I watched Peter Pan again, and it's like a very simple movie, but I was like there having fun again, rewatching my childhood movies. Yeah. And you, Renan, is there a movie or TV series besides The Office that you have watched more than one time?
Yeah, Matrix that I mentioned before. I watched it 4 times, the Matrix 1 and Matrix 2 3 times, Matrix 3 3 times too. Matrix 4 1 time, and that's enough to me. But a movie that I saw that I watched a lot was Deadpool. Deadpool.
The first or the second one?
Deadpool, the first. When it was released, I went to the movies and it make me laugh a lot. So I had to watch this movie another times. So I think I watched 7 times Deadpool.
Yeah, I think Ryan Reynolds, it's a great
Yeah,
Deadpool. I think it was a great match. Yeah.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
I really like him. Yes. I only watched the first one. I haven't watched the second yet, but I've heard the first is better than the second one, but
For
different
me, he's best.
opinions, but I've heard this. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Disney animations are really good. Yeah. And now a question a little bit more different. So nowadays there are a lot of streaming options. We were talking here about Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, HBO Max. And what do you think it's the TV's future? Do you think TV will end? We were saying about soap opera. Nobody here watches soap opera anymore. So what is your opinion about the future of TV? John, can you start answering this question, please?
Yeah, I don't think that TV will end, but the way that we know TV today, there is no way to there's no space in the future. You know, we need everything's on internet. It's on some streams, some So don't know. My house we don't have TV channels. We just have the internet. It's really bad when the internet is off because you don't have anything to watch. But in the TV there is nothing to me good. I have to just or record something, or I have to pay attention the time. Oh, 8 o'clock we will start something that I want, that I want to watch, but in the streaming, I just stop the thing and watch later. So I don't think that TV will work this way that is today. They have to make some changes, but you will not even just finish. They will have to reduce something, some way to work.
Yeah. And what about you, Vinicius? What do you think about the future's TV?
I know that my mother will be very, very sad because she loves to watch soap operas on TV, on these programs. So I agree with John. I think that the use of TV will be decreased with the time. So I don't know if this will be have a end or a finish, but the internet, the use of internet and this all programs that we have access to Signet, like to Disney Plus or other things, Netflix, have a lot of user, have a lot of space in your society. So the more old peoples yet will be watching this, like my mother, like my grandparents, my grandmother, for example. So my sisters, I, and until my father don't watch more uh, about TV. So I agree with John.
Yeah. I think for me, I mean, I'm curious to see what TV will have to do. They will have to do something, but I think they will survive like about games, soccer, and these kind of programs like recipe, like food programs, this kind of entertainment. And it's very curious because now we have Global Play, for example, that has series and movies and the soap operas, and Global Play is much cheaper than the others packages we have about internet and channels. So it's curious about what TV will have to do. I don't know, but they will have to solve this. They have a problem to solve. What about you, Renan? What do you think?
I don't think that TV will be the end, but I think that TV will have to share the piece of cake. So I think in internet is going to be bigger than TV, but I think TV will be coexist with internet and other ways of entertainment.
Yeah, they will fight for attention. Yeah. It was too comfortable for them, right?
Yeah.
Now it's getting harder and harder. Yeah. Like the radio, for example. Yes. I changed my cell phone at the end of 2021, and there isn't a radio app. If I want to listen to the radio, I need to download an app, and I was shocked. Not that I'm used to listening to the radio, but I was like, where is the radio here? Yeah, it's curious.
Today we have streaming on the radio, and they present shows on internet, but streaming on the radios too. So I think that ways of entertainment will be coexist each other.
It's a part of the game, right? Like, I mean, in 5 years or less, probably we will have another thing besides streaming. They will have to coexist, as we're saying. Yeah, probably. Yeah. And let me see the next one. And what about, we are like talking about streaming and TV, but what about going to the movies? Do you like to go? How often do you go? How is this experience for you? Because for me, I used to go before the pandemic, but then I stopped going and I didn't miss because I was watching movies and series at home, and I didn't miss the movies, but it's a different experience, right? So what about you? What about you, Vinicius? Do you like going to the movie? How often do you go?
I used it to go when I was a teenager, but I don't have this habit to go to the cinema uh, now. Only if this was a program with my family, with my friends. So for me, this will be fun. But only just me, I don't know if I prefer doing other program, other thing like to playing a game, for example, and watch in my house in my comfort. So, but I was I used it to like go to the cinema when my sister with my sister, for example, and with my friends. But now I don't know if I like to go.
Not that much anymore. Okay, understand. Yeah. And what about you, John? What about going to the movies?
I don't like that much. Just have a long time that I don't go to the cinema. Uh, I really prefer also my my house. I have everything here set up just to my comfort to be good to stay here. So I really don't like to go. And my city don't have a good cinema. It's just really no really bad. So really bad and expensive.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
really.
I understand. And you, Hannah, do you like going to the movies?
Yes, I do. I like to going to the movies. I go one time or two times in a month when the movie is good to me. And close my house, we have movies that is not crowded, and it's not too expensive. And I like this experience of the movies. I really like to buy the popcorn and the soda and go to watch the movies.
And have fun. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. And for me, it depends on the movie. I mean, if it's a movie that I am a big fan, maybe I would prefer to watch in the big screen and know that experience. I remember when I was a teenager and I was watching Harry Potter again, I was like anxious, waiting for the movie to be released in the cinema, and like all the waiting for it. So it depends on the movie too. Yeah. And can you watch a lot of movies or series episodes in sequence? Do you like to do that, like marathon? You know, like there are people that watches like one season in one day, like 8 episodes or more. It depends on the people, of course. But what about you? About like watching a lot of? I think episodes, it's easier or more common than movies, like watching 3 movies in sequence. But maybe Hannah has watched like Matrix 1, 2, and 3 in sequence. I'm not sure. But so what about you, Vinicius?
I really used it to watch this when I was a teenager. I and in Sunday or Saturday, my Saturday and Sunday it's only to playing video games and watch TV series and watch movies. So I use it to watch this so much. I remember when I watched 100, I watched the one season in one day. One my gosh, when I remember when I finished this, I was very atordoado. I don't know this word, but I was very atordoado, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, what I do, what I doing now. I was with I forgot the name, Dor de Cabeça, and I'm hungry, and
Yeah,
I'm in other world. I was in other world, but I use it to make doing this.
yeah, yeah. And what about you, John?
I'm also like when I have time and I got some time to watch in sequence, I really like. The Sandman. I watched lots of episodes with my wife. It's not a good show, but it's good to watch it. you watch the first episode and you want to know what is going to happen after. So it's good.
Yeah,
Also do.
I am not that kind of. I don't have this profile. I mean, I can't watch a lot of episodes in sequence. I think I don't have this attention. I get nervous. I don't know. It's not for me. Maybe 3 episodes at tops. When I watch 4 in sequence, it means that I really like. It's like it's a way for me to realize that I'm really enjoying the show. Yeah, and not sitcoms. Like comedy that has 20 minutes. It's easier to watch a lot of episodes in sequence, but the biggest ones not that much. And you, Hannah, do you like to do these marathons?
No, I'm like you. 3 or 4 episodes to me is enough, and then I have to take a breath, and because I am fed up. So to me, it's not good to do a marathon in episodes, series, and movies, and that's it. I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay, I understand you. So the last one, the time is almost done too. The question is, are you waiting for a new season of a series or a movie? And what is it? I know John is waiting for I forgot the Lord of the Rings, but I don't know if there is another one. Is there, John, or you are focused on? It's not the Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the series.
It's Rings of Power.
Okay.
The name, but yeah, this is the main one, the first one that I'm waiting for, and I'm not waiting anyone anymore. It's just this one.
Okay. And what about you, Vinicius?
I was waiting Stranger Things and The Witcher, but I don't watch this. It was released, but I don't watch, so I don't wait more for a new series and a new film.
You had to watch these ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have to watch this TV series that was released.
Yeah, and Stranger Things, it was very famous. I mean, this last one, the last season. I heard a lot of people talking about. Yeah. And you, Hannah, are you anxious for a movie or a new season to come?
No, I don't. I think I am waiting not a season series or a movie. I'm waiting for a game, God of War that I like. I'm big fan. So not a movie, not a series, but a game.
That's nice. That's nice too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not waiting but I think it's nice when we are fan and we get anxious about it, about something. And I think this is very nice. I miss having this. I need to be fan of something again. Okay. So it was nice, the conversation. It's a topic that I like to talk about. And I discovered some new movies to watch. I have a new list now to search for. So it was nice talking to you. I'll be here next Thursday at 8 with a different topic, and I'll be happy to see you again here any Thursday in the future. I'm going to send on the chat the survey link, and you can send a grade, and you can leave a comment, and you can suggest a new topic, something that you would like to talk here on Talk a Talk, not only in my meeting, but I mean we receive this suggestion, and it's a way to receive feedback from you. So here it's the link, and for me that's it. I don't know if you can say anything, but if not, that's it. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for this conversation, and I hope to see you soon, sometime in the future. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you.
See ya.